Good morning everyone, welcome to this math class. I'm so happy you guys are joining me so we can continue the journey to the discovery of more topics and more concepts so we can understand the world in which we're learning even better. So in this lesson we're going to focus on the two-dimensional shapes and particularly the cylinder. So we're going to talk about the cylinder. Now for you to understand what the cylinder is, just think of your water bottle, think of a container of water, think of a tank of water at home. All of them are not cylindrical, but some are cylindrical. So a cylinder looks like those shapes. Now you can picture those shapes and you can see that. So let's move on to more important topics. So the first thing you need to understand the cylinder, that the cylinder has circles. There are two circles, one at the top and one at the bottom. So you need to understand what a circle is and know what the area of a circle is. But the area of a circle is given by pi times the radius to the power of 2. That's the area. And the circumference is 2 times pi times radius. And radius is the distance from the center to this outer curved line. Or it's half of the diameter. The diameter is this line segment that goes across a circle through the point. That's called the diameter. So when you divide the diameter by 2, the diameter divided by 2, this is equal to the radius. So what is pi? Pi is a conventional number. It's a number. We can learn how to determine that, but it's going to take us a lot of time. But pi is the quotient of 22/7, or pi is simply equal to 3.14. So this is the number. You need to keep this number and memorize it. You will need it to calculate the area of the circle. But as we're working with the cylinder, you will need to use it to find the area of the cylinder. Good. So let's move on to the second part. The second part, the shape that you need to know is a rectangle. A rectangle is basically this curved surface of a cylinder. When you open it, it's a flat surface and it's a flat rectangle. It's a rectangle actually, and the rectangle has always the longer side, which is the length, and the smaller side, which is the width. Now, but the area is the length times the width. That's the area. Now, keep this by mind. It's important to keep the formula. Now, let's move on to this. I was talking about the surface here in the middle, which is the rectangle. It's called the curved surface, or it's called the lateral surface. It's basically when you open your cylinder, when you open it like this, it gives you a rectangle there, and there's a circle at the top and a circle at the bottom. The circle at the bottom is the base, actually, is the base of the cylinder. These are the parts of the cylinder, and these parts are important to help you determine the volume of the cylinder and the surface area. So we're gonna come back. I'm coming back with the volume and the surface area. Good. Let's continue with these two concepts: surface area, and the volume. The surface area is the total area. You need to find the total of the top surface, or the top face, which is a circle. Now plus the area of the bottom face, which is a circle, and plus the area of this shape in the middle, which is a rectangle. Then it's actually it's the addition of those three areas. So let's find the area of the top, or the area of the base, the area of this shape, which is a circle. So surface area is equal to the area of the circle is pi times r squared, and I'll multiply this by 2 because I have two circles. I have one circle at the top and one at the bottom. One at the top and one at the bottom. That's the reason why I put 2, and this is the area of a circle. Now plus the area of the shape in the middle, the shape, the lateral surface. And the lateral surface is nothing but the distance around the circle is the same as this distance. They're equal. And the distance around the circle is the circumference. We know what the circumference is. So now basically the length of my rectangle, the length here, the length is equal to the circumference of my circle, is equal to the circumference of this circle. So therefore the circumference is the length. So circumference is 2 times pi times r, that's the circumference. Now times the width of my rectangle. But the width of my rectangle is the height. The width of my rectangle is the height. So times the height. Times the height. If I do this, I will get the surface area. That's the formula for the surface area. I have the area here, the area of my two circles, the one at the top and the one at the bottom. And here I have the area of the rectangle using the circumference as the length. So this is how you get the area, the surface area. And the lateral area, or the area of the curved surface, is this part. 2 pi times r times h, which is the height. Now, what is the volume? The volume is the same formula for every single solid except the sphere. So this is the base, the area of the base. The volume is the area of the base. The base is a circle in a cylinder. So it's the area of a circle, which is pi to the power pi times r squared. Now times h. Be careful. They look pretty much like the same because they both multiply h, but here it's pi, it's 2 pi r, 2 pi r. And pi is a number which is supposed to be replaced there to find the solution. Let me give you an example first before we wrap up today's class. Good. Look at this example. I have this cylinder. There's a diameter which is equal to 10, and then the height is equal to 20. Let's find the solution and figure out what the surface area is. The surface area first. Now let's find the lateral area. The lateral area is equal to 2 pi, 2 times, we already know what pi is. Pi is 3.4.14 and times the radius. The radius is half of the diameter, so the radius is half of 10, which is 5, then times h, which is 20. When you multiply these numbers to get you will get the surface area, which is gonna be something in meters. But I would like you to do this and submit it to me so I understand that you understood that. And the surface area is equal to 2 bracket times pi, which is 3.14 times radius, which is 5 to the power 2. Yes, I'm just replacing the values. Then plus this is the lateral. This is the lateral area. So plus the lateral area, and the lateral area is the number that you will get there. And if you add those numbers, you get the surface area. Now, how do you find the volume? The volume is equal to 3.14 times 5 to the power 2, because r here is half of the diameter, which is 5. Then times the height. The height is 20. When you multiply by 20, like this, you get the volume. So I will let you guys determine these numbers and take a picture of it in a book and send it to me so I can check your understanding. Thank you for watching and have a nice day.